Congratulations, man.
You know what I love in sports is I promise you, zero to do with the Red Sox actually winning. I was, valiant and cheered all year long. But I get so many congratulations, and it's nice. It's like I hit the game-winning single.
Yeah.
That's about my power. I got warning track power.
Didn't you get the free truck from your boy Steve Pierce?
No, he hasn't handed over the keys yet. I've got a nice truck myself.
That's
so
true.
I'm good.
That's true.
I'm good.
Okay, you aren't just a casual fan. You went to a World Series game. In fact, what was it, Game 3?
It was Game 3, 18-inning game. Yeah, so it was
Tell
a game.
us about that experience.
The game they lost, but a great friend I called and asked, hey, I know what a big Red Sox fan you are. Working on a trip. Would you be willing to go? So I went down there and we caught Game 3. When we got there, we weren't sure exactly where we were sitting, but it's all about relationships, right? We got great friends in the LA area, and we got our seats, and we were on the third row.
Oh, baby.
I had better seats than Steve Garvey. Okay?
Wow.
So it was awesome. Sat right behind the plate, watched the whole game, left, didn't leave early, watched all 18 innings, watched Muncy crush the home run, and kind of got me nervous because we used our pitching. We used Evaldi 97, 98 pitches that night. He was supposed to start the next night.
It's incredible that he went 97
Yeah,
pitches.
it was awesome. So, but just the environment, it was so fun. It was really exciting. And so now I've hit a world championship in the NBA. I saw Golden State in the finals. I went to the Super Bowl where the Patriots came back and beat the Falcons, and I've got this. So I got that going for me, which is nice.
Good.
Stanley Cup next. Are you a hockey guy at all?
Yeah,
I probably should just do it for, just keep checking the boxes.
The quadruple crown.
I've been to the Final Four, obviously, many times. So, it's fun. As a sports person, it's just great to be around it and the environment. And I did leave without any abrasions, or I didn't get beat up there at LA, so it was good.
That's always a positive.
Yeah, that's always a positive.
That's a rough crowd, man.
Yeah, it can be.
I know. Chavez Ravine, they don't mess around.
It can be.
They
That's
don't mess
awesome. Maybe we should ask you about some men's basketball.
Yeah, I don't know. As fun as it is to talk about the World Series and how rough it's been for Boston fans overall as sports fans, let's get
I will say this. I got a bunch of Yankee fan friends. One of them's Lacomb. He's kind of a front runner. But they say, we've won 26 or 27 or whatever. And I looked back. I'm 48 years old, okay, and I'm a grown man. And in that time, in 48 years, I've seen 5 Yankee titles, and I've seen 4 Red Sox titles. So don't give me 26, all right? Like the Great Depression.
Lou Gehrig isn't walking through that.
No, he's not walking through. Mickey, the Mick is not walking through that door anytime soon. So what I see is a young Red Sox team that will just continue to win.
Yeah. Speaking of winning, let's talk about the men's basketball team, a winning program that's getting ready. You're getting ready for number 7 Nevada on Tuesday. Last tune-up tonight, Westminster exhibition game, local team, D2 team. What do you want to see out of BYU tonight to get ready for the regular season?
Well, as a staff, we loved the way we started the game the other night. It's hard going in because in your guys' minds, the word exhibition, and then they understand they're playing a Division II team or an NAIA team. Focus-wise, you hope that they take it seriously because it's not about that night. It's about getting better and getting prepared to start playing Division I teams. I felt like the first 15 minutes of the game the other night against a team that went to the Sweet 16 last year in St. Martin's Division II, I think they had 3 points, 5 points in the first 12, 13 minutes. Our defensive intensity and effort and the things we're looking for are the assignments and rotations and things that the guys we've been working on since June, since we got together. So those are the things we're looking for, and hopefully what we'll do tonight is just build, make that a longer period of time where we really feel like we've dominated. We are playing everyone. I think everybody played at least 15 minutes the other night. So we got to see a lot of guys play under the lights. And we feel really good right now about where we are. Hopefully we just take the next step.
Now, I know some people were asking, hey, where was Nick Emery in that first exhibition? The coaching staff has made the decision to get ready for the first 9 games because you don't have him.
Right.
So you got to figure out those rotations without him right now.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Nevada.
Yeah, he and Jesse Wade are playing scout team for us. And I'll tell you what.
That's quite the scout team.
They are really tough, those 2 guys.
Bombs away.
Bombs away, man. And you think you've guarded something perfect, and 35 feet later it's a swish, the end of the shot clock, and, you kind of get frustrated. But, it's good for Nick. right now to just continue to play and get his confidence. And it's good for our team to be able to play with the rotations we're going to play with early in the year.
So I want to follow up with that. With Nick out, how close are you to establishing a starting guard line?
I think that's one of the things that's, tonight will be important. I think we have ideas of what we want to do, but there really is no substitution for the experience of a game. So hopefully the guys will kind of, since June, we've really kind of been, those guys have been competing against each other for spots. What we do feel like is we have really good candidates for those spots, and we feel like for the most part we've worked out the majority of it, but we need to just kind of fine-tune it and get ready for. So I guess the answer to that is no, I'm not going to tell you our starting lineup.
Roughly 10 minutes before the game. You can
that was like a 14-minute answer to evade the question.
No, I get it. All good.
Nice sidestepping the rush. Yeah. What do you feel like you know about this team versus what you're going to see and figure out during the season?
Things I think we know. I think our team this year, at least, we're going to play a little more up tempo. I think you saw that. When the other team misses or makes, we're going to try to get the ball up the floor. We went out as a staff to Boston for training camp, and we watched the Celtics training camp.
Who asked for that?
Gosh, I can't remember. We did go to a Red Sox game while we were there.
You were on the Munster.
Yeah, we were. It was great.
Relationships matter.
Relationships. But we picked up some things that, so we're not just racing the ball up. We picked up some really good things like secondary breaks and some ideas in transition. So you'll see us push the ball. I think you'll see us shoot it a little quicker than we shot it last year, but they're going to be open shots when we shoot them. And then I think we know we have a team full of guys who might be, as far as, at least I've been here 12 years. This team reminds me of those early years when I got here of all for one and one for all. I think everybody is out there with the understanding that, we are going to do what we do. We're going to continue to move the ball, and we're going to get the shots we want.
When you talk about secondary breaks, for those that don't know, what do you mean by that?
It's just more of particularly after a made basket, defense is already kind of set. So when you're coming up the floor, just some, I guess, sets within the context of you don't have to get the ball at the top and say, hey, you go here, you go here. Stuff we can kind of flow into, bringing the ball up the floor that we can kind of see if the defense will make a mistake there, and then we can, maybe run something after that.
Gotcha.
BYU basketball assistant coach Tim Lacomb with us on BYU Sports Nation. The Cougars take on Westminster tonight live on BYUtv at 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 Mountain from the Marriott Center. The NCAA tournament is the always prominent goal that is floating out there for this BYU basketball program. Coach Rose doesn't shy away from it. You don't shy away. Nobody on the staff shies away from it. It is about getting back to the NCAA tournament. How do you manage that end goal but still stay focused on one game at a time, even in an exhibition?
Right. Well, I think that if you do have to pardon the phrase from the Sixers, you got to focus on the process a little bit. Nothing happens overnight. And I think what we've all been around sports long enough to know that there are lots of ebbs and flows in a season. So we feel like the most important thing is every day are we improving. I think the thing that really is encouraging is yesterday our practice, sometimes on Halloween, guys come in costumes before practice and their minds are other places. And it's happened years past. But this year, the best practice we've had to date was yesterday. And that's a good sign. I think everybody is understanding what we're trying to do. They understand their role. And that will be the thing carrying forward. The way we kind of try to put ourselves in a position to get to the tournament is obviously to win games. This year we have made sure that there are games on our schedule that, that when and if we can win them, we'll turn heads and maybe shoot our number up there. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to, and what I love about it is we compete for a championship in a league. And the team that we're competing against just happens to be number 2 in the preseason rankings. And it's a team that we have, lost our share, but we've won our share. So I think the key to it is keeping our mindset as let's keep getting better every day. When we have an opportunity like we will Tuesday night to go to a place, they're ranked number 7. They have, an incredible run going from last year and everybody back. They've added some 5th-year guys. It will be a challenge, but that is not something that we are nervous about, intimidated by. on the contrary, we're actually really excited about it, and it's an opportunity we kind of have to go throw a punch, and see what. Not throw a punch literally, but you know what I'm saying.
It's all figurative.
Yeah.
We take it in
mean.
stride.
Well, good luck tonight. Let's give you the BYU Sports Nation karma. And then this is a new flag. Do you mind signing it?
No. Do you want me to sign Brad Paisley?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because I hung out with him at the game.
And
Yeah. Marlins, man.
Your life's so hard, Tim.
Mary Hart. I'm just a name dropper.
You are a name dropper.
I know you two
did
guys.
Andrew Bogut get you the tickets for the Warriors?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
It was Andrew.
Through Cody?
Through Cody.
Nice.
He
We
was
know
the best
Cody.
man at his
We
wedding.
didn't get invited.
Yeah.
Well, there's
You
a
just-
reason for that.
you
We
just
don't have
have
the
to-
same relationship.
You just
yeah.
have to have, it's all about relationships.
Hey, after the show, let's call Cody. Just
Yeah, well,
Prime the pump. Where's Bogut right now, though?
yeah, where
You
is
go to the
Bogut?
Australian
Australia,
League.
maybe? I don't know where he is.
That would be fun, though. I mean, that would be a start.
Tim, thanks for the time, man.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Tim.
I just want to be a fourth of Tim
I
Lacomb's
get
trips,
it.